again. Perfect. Now, I give credit to Abigail. She's doing good, fantastically well. Perfect. Now I'm there. So here is this lady, Abigail. You're gonna listen to her, and then the untold British story. You're gonna listen and hear what happened. And according to what I said before, what is her name? Meghan came to Nigeria, came to Igbo, and according to the DNA test, proved that she is an Igbo woman. She's Igbo, Ada Igbo. Her ancestors, those that were taken for slavery. It was confirmed that she's Ada Igbo. So as I said, that they don't even have they don't even like her. So I don't know. Now that she has confirmed that because she wanted to find her roots, she has found that she's from Igbo. She's Igbo. Her forefathers, those that they took for slavery, those that they took for slavery. So now she's one of us. So what with these people, Ndobiojo, what are they going to do? Now listen to this lady, Abigail. I play that. Can share this program and like it, please. I'm sorry for what happened before. I have to come back. I don't know what really happened, so I have to come back. But I'm not gonna. Should I still play the audio, this thing for Meghan and her coming to Igbo land? I don't think so. Or should I still play it or not to play it? Some people were saying she wasn't welcomed very well, and that Igbo people did not welcome her well. I don't know the kind of welcome they want us to welcome her. Well, she's one of us now. Hopefully, she will start advocating for us. She will start advocating for Ndibo. If she heard about the history of Biafran War and everything, she might say, this is wrong. They don't even like her, so I don't think she will do much. But it's a good development. It's a welcome development for her to find her roots. She has traced her root to be Ada Igbo. So our people, some of them are happy. Some people are saying that is a good development. For me, it's good for her that she's. So now I'm going to play this place, listen to this evil, untold British history, what they did. And most of you all that is condemning our ancestors. My annoyance with you, the way you always condemn our ancestors. I don't like it. Never. Our ancestors are the best. You should stop condemning them. You should stop saying all manner of evil against them. You should stop tagging them. You should stop saying, seeing the bad thing about them. You never see the good thing. It is not good. We owe them apology. For all these years, they told us lies. These people will come and tell us our ancestor did this, our ancestor killed twins, our ancestor did this. But them, their own atrocities, worst compared to anything our ancestor did. If at all our ancestor did those things. Somebody said, I was listening to Maz Dibia. He said it was people in Calabar that Melisreso said those things. It's not Igbo ancestors. But all of you will be saying it's our ancestors. But then let me play this so that you can listen.
All that celebrated and appreciated. So I want us to go back a bit, okay, and dig out some things that
okay.
Originally we are meant not to know. As the melanated race, as the black people, as Africans, as those of African descent, however you want to call us, your majesties, these are the things that they never wanted us to know. Okay. Now, when I keep telling you that we need to keep going, we need to keep doing researches, okay? Some things, I have to bring some things as evidences. I have to bring some other people talking so that you can believe, because sometimes it will be like, oh, is Abigail that have gone to she just want to bring down these people's reputation, and she's doing all these things. Where did Abigail get this one? That's why most of the times I have to bring out clips for you. Okay, so you know that I'm not the only one that have this. And if I'm not the only one, that means a lot of people have it as well. The knowledge. When you look at the British government, or let's say as an African, as a melanated, we have been brainwashed to look at the Europeans as saviors. We were nothing. These people came to save us. This is the ideas that are out there in most books. In our schools, in the histories that our children are being taught, we ourselves were taught, is you have to give thanks to the Europeans. You have to give thanks to colonization. If not for colonialism, if not for the Europeans' involvement, if not for, what do you call it? The missionaries that came and gave us God and gave us the spirit, gave us the ideas of communicating with the God, we never knew anything. All thanks to the British government. All thanks to the colonial masters. This is what we are forced to believe. And a lot of our African brothers and sisters are custodians of these lies. Now, I want to push your mind to a truth that they've been hiding, because they burnt a lot of documents. They threw lots of documents into the deep blue seas. Why? Because they want to shut this angle of themselves. Why? Because they came through the church and they painted themselves now as good people. And this is the same church that my African people, my melanated people, have tied themselves to, have glued themselves to, so much that if you are telling them to think twice, they'll tell you that you are a devil. This is the same church. The same people that kill you and murdered your ancestors are the same people that say they brought you good news. But do we sometimes think? Okay? Now, I just want to let you know that this is not going to be an easy one. This is a tough situation. And I'm bringing it out here because I believe that we have the right to know these things, to know how far our ancestors suffered for us. Okay? To know how far, because now we are beginning to look at our ancestors as demons. We've been looking at ancestors as demons. Our foreparents that we came from, that died and suffered all these things, I want to show you now. A white man will come and position their mouth and tell you that your ancestors are devils, your ancestors are demons, and you will sit down there, you will not do any research. You will agree that your ancestors are bad people. I don't know. And then we need to ask ourselves, why is our problem increasing? When we are not giving praises to the person that praises is due. We are not giving to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Why do we think we'll have peace? We are sitting every day insulting our ancestors, casting and biting our ancestors. When in the real truth, our ancestors were the victim. Why? They loved with all their heart. And the wicked ones took their love for granted. Now let's listen to this. I think I've said a lot, but we will come back. Let's listen to this and then we'll be right back.
And until the Mau Mau are destroyed, the innocent too will suffer.
The entire history that we are told about British imperialism is a lie. Sir Evelyn Baring was governor of Kenya when Kenya was a colonial possession of the United Kingdom.
Okay, I hope Facebook is not going to block this. I hope they will not. Because last time I did program, they cover it, they didn't want people to see it, and they even pushed me down. They said my news feed, they're pushing me down. I then Sabi, yeah, I will continue to do what I've been doing. If they like, let them continue to do what they are doing. We are out, we are out. We are not going back, because the truth must prevail over lies. All the lies they told us all these centuries, all these years, we are going to unravel them and start telling the people the truth, so that our people will know the truth, and their eyes, they will be free themselves, because our people mindset need to be free from these evil people that in this world. So if they like, let them push me down again as they did last time, so that people will not see the program. I don't care. Even if it's one or two or three people that saw it, I am happy. I see this program and I'm happy. So our people must continue. We must continue. We are not going to give up. So I'll continue to play this now.
And while he was there in the 1950s, he instituted a system of concentration camps. Almost the entire population of the Kikuyu people, then numbering over 1 million people, huge numbers died, some of them of starvation and disease, many beaten to death, burnt to death, tortured to death. Repeatedly, men were castrated. Crush men's testicles and then to cut them off. They raped women with bayonets. They raped men. In some camps, almost the entire population of children died.
And until the Mau Mau are destroyed, the innocent too must suffer.
When Labour MPs asked inconvenient questions about this, on one particular occasion when 11 men were beaten to death, he told the Colonial Secretary to tell the MPs that they had died from drinking contaminated water. Before Britain left Kenya, there was an order sent down, implemented by Special Branch, to conduct what they called a thorough purge of the archives. They burnt crate after crate of documents, be packed into weighted crates, taken as far from the coast as practicable, and dumped into very deep water without currents. The massive fabric of lies, of deletions, which has airbrushed the colonial atrocities practiced everywhere we went. Institutional racism to systemic racism. And a huge part of that ideology began here in the United Kingdom to justify our seizure of other people's resources and other people's lives. These relationships continue by other means through our trade relationships today, which are often highly coercive, enforced by offshore tribunals of corporate lawyers, basically forcing countries to give up their natural resources, enforced by international debt, and what we see is a net drain of wealth from the poor nations into the rich nations. This wealth is not just being taken from other people in the world today, it's also being taken from future generations.
Here's what happened to the Mau Mau rebels. Home guards and the British were especially brutal in their torture, as they would do heinous things like squeeze a woman's breast with pliers, pushing the tips of their rifles into a woman's vagina, castrating men, push rodents into a woman's vagina. Gang rapes were common. They cut off ears as trophies. They shoved beer bottles up women's vaginas. Many were beaten with clubs. Some were tied to a truck and dragged around till their limbs fell off. Children were slaughtered and their limbs put on spears and paraded around the village. Mothers and daughters were raped together. Some were burned with cigarettes. Others were made to walk barefoot over hot coals. A mixture of pepper and water would be inserted to a woman's vagina. And some were made to perform sex acts on the other, even if they were family.
I'm going to explain that because I know maybe you cannot see the writing. That woman is saying, if the colonial soldiers ambush us, they shot. I don't know whether if I say shot on the Facebook on the biojo, shot the man and inserted inserted bottles now again to bottles in the no a home wine na home wine a home na private part home wine and left them the men will survive where ndị nke survive rolu eme ha gịnị castrate aha Chineke na mere. These people are wicked and evil. Nda nekwa ndị unu na-asị na ndị ancestors anyị mere ihe ọjọọ. Ndị ancestors anyị merugo ihe ndị a mere mana ụna na-asị na ihe ha mere ka anyị ji wee nọrọ backwardness, not because of our ancestors key twins and because our ancestors were mmadụ wee die n'ala. That's why we are suffering. That's why causes of our ancestors is following us. What about these people that did this atrocity, evil towards us? Why are they progressing? Can you understand? Why are these kind of people? Nke ihe ajizi na-abanye ihe ajizi wee dị program ma ndị nke bụ Hitler ije na Germany ha bụ the number one, ha na-produce na manufacture ihe niile. Tell me why o ji wee bụrụ nọ nke aha because of na ancestors anyị ha mere nke a ọ ya mere anyị nwa ji wee na-ata afụfụ. But now These people, look at what they did, oh. Look at what they did to human being that God created. Human being Chukwu kereke. Still, ha progress. Still, ihe na-adịrị ha mma. Still, their country, still their country. Na unu na-eje borrow ego from them. Unu na-eje anaghị ego. Unu na-depend on the aid from them. Unu na-depend, but unu abịa na-asị na ihe ndị ancestors anyị mere, na ihe mere ha eji wee nwee course ji wee na-efola onye ọbụla. All because of ihe ha mere. Ndị ancestors anyị meruo na half ihe ndị a. Negodu ancestors anyị were bottle. Nganụ ntụ, because this is the first woman now. The first woman. I can in English because these people they might just do block this thing. The first woman, that first woman now. This because I wrote all the thing. This interpreter you can have here. You might not see it clearly, so I wrote it down so that I will say it. Yeah, I will read it for you. The first woman say, if the colonial soldiers ambush us, they shot the men. Were bottle, and inserted bottles, careful bottle, tinye na ahụ ụmụ nwanyị, na ahụ ụmụ nwanyị, ahụ ụmụ nwanyị o ahapụ ha ka ha nwụọ. Then ụmụ nwoke ha eme ha gịnị? Ndị nke ụmụ nwoke ha survive eme ha gịnị? Akastrate ha, agbapụ ha ihe ha ji bụrụ nwoke. Ndị ancestors unu mere ụdị a? Mba. Ancestors unu mere ụdị a ka ndị unu ajụjụ unu kpọrọ ndị ancestors unu asị na unu akpọgbu ha n'ọnụ. Unu ama ha n'ọnụ na-akpọgbu ha na ọ na-ewute ha ebe ha nọ na ọ na-ewute ha too much. Now, let me continue. The second one, I will read the second one. This is the first one. I read it for you. This one now, this is what they did to Kenya people. Oh, these are what they did to Kenyans in the Kenya. In the Kenya, were massing and the can where were near this the Kenyan government, they forgot what these people did to them. They were their own brother. No matter what, no in Africa, or oji, where were they aware like an can dojo, dajo mother, and dajo more, where were they aware like an aka. This is what they did to the Kenya. This man now says, I was arrested at Kemiti by policemen. After a 4-day journey in the forest, they took me straight away to the Lova. Lova was known, this man Lova was known for castrating men. Amayama to castrate men. He was known for that, castrating men. He took me down on the floor. He spread my legs. Spread my legs. Then Lava came with guinea pillar. Pillar. We're gonna call about that spina. Where were pepper? Yeah, above can jack up to work castrate and wicked mad. He died and come back again. So the ancestors, did they perform such evil atrocity? Did they? And then why these people are now being the one blessed, no, at the cost. One has not because of human ancestors number. Couldn't you wear the cost? Mananda, ndamere alu ndamere. How was it born the cost? Man had the whole cost. Malone will go that mindset. No, because they told you guys, they told you it is the ancestors evil that you guys come, they are wicked, they are evil. We stop them from doing this. We stopped them, but they did not stop them. Look at what they did to them. Look at what they did to people. This man now, I read what he said. And another is coming. Hold on. So many it's coming.
The oppressors went so far as to engage in forms of post-mortem humiliation. In one instance, a daughter and father were killed. The guards laid the daughter on her back while laying her father between her legs in a sexual manner, naked.
Makasina kerea ivati atumia magaika radio and my aunt was one at that kalirezi dadia holiwo lewa atwali ameda ka hoto chomuno atumia maikara radio kerea ivati no kid
Now, should I explain again so that you know? See, the other woman now said, that woman said the home guard used to hit iron sheet, I get what iron tionoko, and force women to sit on those hot iron sheet. Mee ha ka ha nọ na ya, ka ha nọ na that iron sheet. And my auntie was among those who were treated like that. I saw my mother cry due to the injuries. My auntie could not sit down. That was how women suspect were tortured. They were made to sit on a hot iron sheet. Ancestors no Maria. You hated them so bad. Nangante. This woman now, I will say what this woman said later. Let me play. Okay, now this interview was done by a British person. Okay.
Why was there a time?
This interview now was done by a British man. Ndị nwere conscience. Ndị nwere conscience in their government in them. People with conscience that felt that this thing that this our government that this thing that this our government the British government they are doing, that they are not comfortable about it. So they are the one that went and interviewed these people. And what did they do about it? What did the British government did? They hid it. They threw every document, destroyed it, because they don't want the world to know the atrocity they committed. The atrocity they committed, these colonial masters, these people that say they brought you religion. They told you that Jesus saved. These people, these evil people that did all these things. These people that changed the Bible and gave you and wrote it the way they feel comfortable, for them to use it against you, for them to hold you, for them to brainwash you, for them to brainwash you, mind control. These people. This is what that woman now said. My family and I, we are traveling from Nairobi. We were stopped by Mr. Lovala, that one and another policeman. I was with my 3 children, and I was heavily pregnant. We were locked in a place surrounded by barbed wires. My hands were tied over my head. My eyes blindfolded, legs tied together. One bottle was inserted. The same thing. Hot bottle was inserted. One bottle was inserted into my private wine. This is a woman. When I went home, I found my husband and my children had been captured and did what? Castrated. And castrated. These are the people, but still they are progressing. They are doing well. Upon all the evil atrocities they committed against you, against us, they are still there progressing. Today, they are still progressing, and they are not condemning their ancestors. They are not speaking ill against their ancestors. But they have brainwashed you that you've seen everything about your ancestors are evil, and your ancestors are crying and say, what have you done to these people? What have you done to these people? Thank you, Ne. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Please continue your good work and do that thing that's right before Jehovah, Elohim, man. Okay, I am doing what is right before Jehovah. But I mean, I love you. Keep all your good work. I love you too, Eze. I love you, my brother. I do. What can we do? We are out. We that have been liberated. Our eyes have seen the truth. We have known the truth. I have been doing research. If people can do a research and find out what we are saying, is it lie, or are we making sense? Are we saying the truth? We are unraveling the lies they told us. We are unraveling it, because we Africans has to be free. We have to. wake up. We have to. You know, today now, you see all the you see what they did, you see the atrocity they committed, and you are saying that your own people are evil. All these atrocities they committed. How come the God Almighty is not they have not suffered it since they committed this atrocity? You know, when they came to Africa and colonized us, and they are still there to today. They are still doing well. They are still ruling you. They are still in control. They are still taking over. They are still the one. Yeah, they are still in charge. Have they ever apologized to any? No, they haven't. Have they apologized for the atrocity committed? No, they haven't done it. But they are telling you that they are giving you King James Version Bible that will lead you to heaven. That is the Bible. They did. They change everything to suit them. That would, and even that King James Version. You know what? He doesn't want other versions. He doesn't want other versions. He banned them. He's make sure that the other versions is not out there except his own. Own was trading. This is the person they said no bukwa obu na on a secret court. This woman is great. This woman, Abigail. I have so many guys. I've been listening to all the things she has been saying. Amazing. She's bringing up things. That is a courageous woman, not afraid. She's speaking the truth. Speaking the truth. And that is what our people need to know. Those that will know. It's not everybody will be liberated. It's not everybody that their mindset, this mind control, they have to say, no, enough. What you said is not what. People like me, I am too inquisitive. I need to know why. Why is it like this? What is this? Why did you say this? And then let us say this. Something is wrong. No. Something must be wrong. I can't believe all you said. No, I can't take it. But some of us, anything we are told, we just accepted it is how it's supposed to be. We take it. Lord, just look at how these people, the atrocity they committed, and they told them this. The investigation is done by a British person. Though I don't even have that clip. Somebody sent it to me, but I didn't. But I thank God Abigail had it, and then she played it. And then, you know what? They threw everything. They destroy all the evidences. They don't want the world to know what they did. The same thing they did to Biafrans. The same thing they did to us. How many millions of us died? How many did they kill? How many they destroyed? They don't want the world to know. They're hiding all these secrets. They don't want the world to know what the evil they have committed. Because the world is too, they are the owners of this world, the wicked and evil people that own this world. So tell me you that is always condemning your own ancestors. And they say you kill. Did your ancestors take something like this and start putting in somebody's now they destroy our Hemeria on our uncle nas hate your own ancestors as me, I not follow my ancestors as you. I'm even asking my ancestors that in short they did very well. They fought back. Let me continue play this lady. I think this lady, I love her.
That some of our ancestors had to start rebelling against the Europeans and so-called missionaries that were coming. Why did you think that some of our great-grandfathers buried missionaries, so-called missionaries, alive? The white man told you it's because your ancestors were barbaric. Now, when you listen to this clip, who was the barbaric one?
Exactly.
The demonic and evil, wicked deeds that they did to our ancestors pushed them far to the point that our ancestors had to do something so that they can survive. And that was why our grandparents and great-grandparents had to bury some missionaries alive, because they knew that these people that were bringing, they were the ones that were killing us. These are the same people that are doing this thing to us. We have to survive. We have to stay alive. Let's start doing this to them. Our ancestors rebelled because they were forced and pushed to the wall. And now they will sit down and create a video, produce a book, and call it Rebels of Africa in different names and form, depending on whichever region. And then they tell this is how wicked Africans are. So what led to the Africans to being wicked? Why were the Africans wicked? What led to the wickedness of the Africans? They will not tell you. They wouldn't tell you this part. Look at the diabolical, demonic, satanic things that they did to our ancestors, your majesties. You know, when I talk about castration, I was thinking it's only the Arab angle, the Arab civilization, that castration was involved. I never knew they did this to the Kenyans. Your majesties. The British castrated our fathers and did abominable acts with our mothers. And that is for a fact. Okay? To hide this history, they have to destroy lots of things. Like you heard, they destroyed the documents. They destroyed the documents. When you say barbarism, you say wickedness, the Europeans are the chief of all these things. The British government did a lot of abomination to the African people. And it's not because our ancestors stood their ground to some point. Do you think you will still be alive to open your mouth and insult them? You think you'll be alive to open your mouth and call your ancestors demons and call your ancestors witches and wizards? You won't even have the life. Maybe you would have been existing in another life form, not in the way you are right now, that you're enjoying life and you're crossing your leg and cursing your ancestors. And that's the level, at least how we've gone. People's ancestor dies, they tell you they are saints, call them saints. Your ancestor that was wrong died, they tell you they are devil, don't even remember them. How bad? That's why I keep saying that we are not ready. We're not ready. We've done a lot of abominable acts to our ancestors until we realize and ask them to forgive us. Almost all we do will come to naught. Forget that thing they come tell you in the name of Jesus, you do this, Jesus. At least now, some of you know that it's still part of the control. So that you don't even realize who you are. In the name of Jesus, ancestral whatever have gone. We have to beg our ancestors. We have to say, all our ancestors, we are sorry. We never knew. But now we are in the know. We have to apologize to our ancestors, your majesties. Because we hurt them. They gave up their life for us. And how did we pay back? We pay back by believing the lies that the British, the Europeans, have told us about them. This is how we paid back our ancestors, and it's quite unfortunate. Just put yourself in their shoes. That all these efforts you are putting in as an African, then you die, and some people come tell your children that your father was a stupid man. And then your children in turn started cursing you, insulting you. How would you feel? Leave your thoughts and opinion there at the section, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others. Stay safe, stay positive, always, your majesties. Bye.
Okay. Did you hear that she said? Did you hear the video? Did you watch it? Me, my ancestors, Me, I'm a daughter of Okereke, Okereke Ibagusi Dike. My ancestors. Then Dike, them cause on it. They are my ancestors, and I appreciate them. I appreciate them. Without them, I will not be here. Without them, I will not be here. I will not be born into that family. So I appreciate them. If you like, continue castigating your own. Call them all manner of things. Say evil thing. Now you sabi. Me, I appreciate my own ancestors. They never killed any twins. If they did, they never did. They never buried anybody. They didn't do it. If they did it, they did it ignorantly, and they as time, because even the Europeans during those time they did barbaric things, evil things, and they are still progressing and they are still moving forward. Why are they progressing? Why you say this? Because your own ancestors that buried people alive. It's because of that they are not progressing. It's because of that things are not happening to us. I don't think so. We are not progressing because because of the evil government we have, because of the wickedness, because of them, they are still suppressing us. They are the one that make us not to progress. They are the one that is causing us not to move forward. They are the one that is making. If you look at her. I heard there's one thing I wanted to play here. I don't want to go more than. Look at I saw that the Americans say they are coming to have their base in Nigeria because because Niger and this thing, they have chased them away. They now want to come and have their base in Nigeria. So will you, Africa person, have your base, military base in the Western world? Will they allow you? Will they allow you? They will never allow you. They will never allow you to have their base. But they will come and have their base in your own because you are a conquered slave. Because you guys doesn't know. You guys are conquered. You cannot do nothing. The way you hear, man. You only back and make noise. Men that make noise. Tomorrow, every night, talk. Action. No action. No action. No action. The same thing these people are doing to you all the time. Even us that is trying to open your eyes to say this is we are seeing us as the enemy, as the one that is evil. Whereas we are not evil. We are doing our best to say you bring things we have researched, things we have found out that this is it. All these things they are saying is lie. That's mind control. They are controlling your mind. So, but now they are coming to say they want to have a base because the other people have chased them away. They want a base in Nigeria. Will you have a military base in their country? No, you will not. I don't blame them. You guys gave them their access. You make them to see you as nobody. You made them to see you as a slave. You made them to see you as people that doesn't have. But you guys are very wise people. Many of them people. You guys are very wise, very very wise. But you cannot use it. So continue then. We have done our own. Our own is to tell you the truth. If you like, accept it. If you like, don't accept it. My own is to come out here and play whatever I say I need to play for you to see. Whenever I find out that this is going to help you, I will play it. Look at how these people have done the evil they've committed. Look at how they did to people. Look how so they castrated them so that they will not have children or what? Why are they castrating them? So they will not have any children. How can they even be using bottle to put inside a woman's private part? They did all this evil, committed all this atrocity against our people, and they are progressing. And you come and tell us hey, it's because we have to be casting the devil. We have to cast this our ancestral curses because of what our ancestors did. That's why we are facing ancestral curses. These people did they not do more abominable thing? Their own anakayako evil. They are still committing evil up to today. They are still committing up to today. Evil can go. I saw a video. I don't know if there's time for that. I don't know if I still have time. I can play it now for you to watch. This you see the relaxer we are using to do our hair. Relaxer. If it's something that because if it will affect them, they will remove it from the market. Let me bring it. I think I might bring it. They will remove it from the market because I'm working tomorrow and I won't have time to play. Or they will remove it from the market. The relaxer that we are using for our hair, they will remove it because it has one chemical, they say, call it formaldehyd or whatever they call it. And that thing is causing us all this fibroid, all this cancer of the womb, all these things is the cause of it. Is the cause. But because it's mainly that it is in those the black people, they are the ones, the Melanesian people, they are the ones using it. So that's why they allow this to stay. They don't want to take it out from the market. Even when they told them take it out from the market, are they serious? Are they even? They are not pressurizing them. Let me show you. Let me play it for you to have a look. They will not take it out from the market. They will leave it there, and they are using it on us, and we are using it, and it's causing a lot of harm, a lot of damage to our body, a lot. I saw people are suing them. You sue them for what? They wouldn't even listen to you. They did not even write and say, for example, cigarette. They said it causes cancer. You can be okay if you buy cigarette. You know this is for you. You know you are whatever you get. This is you. But that one, they did not even do anything. Warning sign say if you are using this on your hair, it's going to cost you this, and that is why Africa, almost all of us have this fibroid. We don't know why this fibroid is coming from. We don't know where it's coming from. Everybody fibroid. They say it's mainly Africa that have fibroid because we are using relaxer to be relaxing our hair. This chemical is very dangerous to our body. No, where is it now? I get it. I have it here. I'm gonna play it. Yeah, where is it? Okay, that's it. No, that's not it. Where is it? I have it somewhere. Total. So I put it again. I am sorry for taking your time. I'm just coming. I'm going to get that to show you. Yeah, it's supposed to be here. Where is it then? I know I have it somewhere. Oh, yeah, I have it. No, let me put it here so I can play it. You see. Now look at it. Look, the same hair. Oh, I hope this thing will not do what it did last time. If I remove it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Replace. What's up? Yeah, I have it. Oh, I should have remove this thing. Like, look. Play.
Say, I want to get a chemical hair relaxer, a straightener.
I wanted a job. She wanted a job. I had just graduated from college. Going to an employee with an afro back in those days would not have cut it.
Yep.
These 5 women used chemical hair straighteners for decades.
When I started to comb my hair, I would get pieces of scalp. Pieces of scalp would come out my hair.
Your skin.
Yes.
Skin with your skin.
The women say over time, they noticed changes to their hair and health.
If it was left on long enough, it would burn.
When you would sweat, you could probably smell it. You could sometimes smell like you didn't know what chemical it was.
Now, some chemicals in hair straightening products, like formaldehyde, have been linked to an increased risk of cancer, according to multiple studies.
If you all had known the risks associated with the chemicals found in hair straighteners, relaxers, would you have still used them?
No. No.
Definitely no.
At 37 years old, Marnita Ballard received a diagnosis that she says crushed her dreams of having a family.
I had irregular menstruals. I was passing clots. I went to the attention of a doctor and learned my situation, that it was endometrial cancer. So,
How did that feel?
it made me feel like my womanhood was taken away. Because I don't have children, and I couldn't have children, so. You know, to hear that at a young age, knowing, my family, I come from a family tree where kids, so, you bear kids. I mean, there's no issue. No one had rough pregnancies or any cancer, not in my immediate family, so. It felt like a part of my womanhood gone.
A study from the International Journal of Cancer shows chemical hair straighteners can increase the risk of hormone-related cancers in women, including breast, ovarian, uterine, and endometrial. All of these women have had one of those cancers.
Of all of you here, who has had a hysterectomy?
Now, Carol Patillo, Francis Walters, Marnita Ballard, Michelle Velez, and Nina Williams are filing individual lawsuits against various hair relaxer manufacturers. They're all represented by Beasley Allen Law Firm, alleging they developed cancers after using hair straightening products. Several companies being sued say the allegations have no legal or scientific merit. In 2022, the NIH released a decades-long study about chemical relaxers and uterine cancer. Shortly after, the FDA looked into a ban on formaldehyde in hair straightening products. The agency planned to propose a ban by April 30th of this year, but that deadline was missed. The U.S. is behind others. Canada, China, and the European Union have issued bans or restrictions on the use of formaldehyde in products. On Thursday, the FDA telling NBC News it's still working on a proposed ban, saying it continues to be a high priority, but the rulemaking process takes time, adding the FDA's new estimated deadline for the proposed ban is now July.
If there's anything else in there, then they need to look at that as well, Alyssa.
In the straighteners.
Yes, yes.
If there had been awareness, we would have had an opportunity to make a better decision. And I think some of our story may be different.
A temporary hairstyle with what these women say are permanent consequences. Zinklea Samwa, NBC News, Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, did you hear that now?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated.
Did you hear that? You see, that is the thing. Our people are still using the Lassa. They are still putting it on their hair. When I find out, was it up to 6 years or 7 years? I stopped. I said, I'm not going to put this on my hair anymore. I will not do this. I will not use this. I need my natural hair. I need it. I don't care. Even if it's hard, let me be managing it. That's why I always want to go and do it, because I know it's difficult for us to comb somehow. So without putting it, because there's risk. You don't know what we are going through. Every now and then we see a lot of our people are saying fibroid, removing our uterus, removing this. What is the cause of it? Formidable. There's something there, that is causing hormone-related chemical that's causing cancer to us. But we don't care. Everything we want to, but because it's about us, about Ndoji, they are not following it up. They could have followed it up. They use here. How can they follow it up? They will ban it. They will, definitely. But because of Basaha, Ndojun Sukono, in short, Unamaha Kunus, Unamaha Kunsaya, or your cancer, fibroid, Yamebuneba, and Anuni, Ndoji and Hano. They will still go and buy. They want to straighten their hair. They want their hair to straighten it. Still, you don't know what is, if you ask them what is the cause of this fibroid, they don't even know. They don't know. I said, hormonal, whatever. It is because of this thing that is in this relaxer that is causing this fibroid thing, that is causing this cancer of a uterus or whatever. It is this thing they call formidable or whatever. What is the name? A lot of people don't care. They still continue to use it. They want to look nice. Everything about us, we change. Everything about us. When I like one, then we don't like ourselves. How can they even like us? You don't like yourself. Oh, okay, no, okay, we don't like ourselves. So if you don't like yourself, how do you expect them to like you? Look at that. Look at all the presidents. Look at our president. Look at, they want to take the oil or land and give it to them so that they will come there and see if it's them. You agree, they will agree for you to use their own. We hated ourselves so much. Now, when we talk about that, now this is why Jesus hanging on over here. Many of them we are saying, "Hey, don't talk about it. Shut up. If you don't say that, it is not true. It is the real one is there." Say, look, you guys, you are blind. When I do go blinded that you Africa need help. I don't know. Look, just look at these people. They sue them. Why am I putting this here? They sue them. They sue them. They sue them because of this, because of Guinea, because of the relaxer they are using for their hair. They sue them. God have mercy. They sue them because of relaxer they are using for their hair. So, me, I will talk about it. I will come out and play and do my own, because I'm liberated. I am free. I am no longer in hold bondage of any religion or anything. I am free. Free. And I'm happy that I'm free. That I know Chukwokike. That you guys will be calling our ancestors evil name. All manner of name. May God have mercy on you. Did I say about that lady? That lady that, what is her name? Meghan. Meghan went to Africa now. She did DNA test and they found out that she's Igbo. She's Igbo because of the slave trade, They took them, her great-grandmother, great-grandfather, I don't know which part, whether it's her father's side or mother's side, they took them as slavery. So she is an Igbo. She has done a DNA test and they said it's Enugu, from Enugu State. According to one lady they called Tina, she contested for governorship election PDP. she was so excited about the news, like, as if she won lottery. I said, I think it's her own DNA with that Meghan, that her own blood that she did with DNA test with. So they find out that she's an Igbo. So it's good news for her. At least she have traced her roots to us. Now they have found out that she's Igbo. Did they ever know Mbundo Biojo, the Britain? Did they ever know that an Igbo person will have the roots? Now again, we blood lineage. Their blood lineage now. It's an Igbo person. They have ndị ha chọrọ ka ha ghara ịdị ndụ n'ụwa. Ọ ga-ama na that na ụmụ ya na a ga-amụta nwa ha bụ si from Igbo land. Man, you see life? They don't know that will happen because she have done the DNA test according to them, and they proving that yes, she have four fathers. It's an Igbo person. Ndị Igbo ka ọ bụ. And she came to an Igbo according to them. Let me show the picture here. She wore which cloth? They say Igbo cloth. I don't know. This one is not an Igbo cloth. Oh. This one she wore is not an Igbo cloth at all. Let me show you. Is this an Igbo cloth? But I don't know what I don't know. I don't want what happened last time to happen again. God help me. Oh, let that not happen. Okay, here it is. They say it's an Igbo cloth. Let me show you. She visited an Igbo. Look at her here. She visited an Igbo then. This is her here. Oh no. Oh no. What am I doing? This is not right. I'm coming. She visited an Igbo. Yeah, here. Make it large. Okay. Is it large now? Okay, yeah. She visited an Igbo. Look at the cloth. They say Igbo cloth. She wore Igbo cloth. I don't think this is, yeah, it is. See them with then she visited. She also went to dance. Where is the other one? I'll show you the other one. I don't even see. I'm happy for her. The only thing I'm happy for her, that at least she has found her root. Apart from that, is there any benefit? Unless she will start speaking and saying, hey, I found out that I'm Igbo, so I beg you have to let these people go. These people need to be free, because they don't even like her already. Those people, British, they don't even like her because she's a different. They don't even like her. So I don't know. The same British that is holding Mazin and they can the same. Let me lighten it. Yeah, here it is. She went to an Igbo. Yeah. Look, they welcome her.
Vai finish. Come. What did you capture?
How did you capture it? No. So they say she tied rapper. They say she tied Igbo rapper, but that doesn't look like Igbo rapper. Does that look like Igbo rapper? It doesn't. That doesn't look like it. And according to them, it was a recognition after being kidnapped from Obinagu Udi, local government area, Enugu State, and trafficked through Arachuku slave camp in the early 18th century to America. The good news is that she has finally succeeded in tracing her roots and ancestral in Obinagudi, local government area, Enugu State. So that is where they say her ancestor is from, Enugu State, Udi. So I don't see anything. Just that at least she has find her route, which is good. And then British government now una don't get one abuna ndị Igbo unu si ka ha gbusisi ka unu gbusisie una amahụ na a ga-amụta ụmụ ha bụrụ nwe Igbo blood. You see, so you don't nobody knows tomorrow. See what you guys did to us. Chineke na ya adịrị unu na mma. So I'm done. At least I finished 1 hour program. Thank you so much for coming. Please, if you don't mind, like this program and share this program. I kind of like my YouTube. I disable the comment. I don't want because I don't go there often. So some people will be writing trash rubbish. So I don't want those when I go there. I don't want them to be. I don't want to be seeing those nonsense. Some of them, whenever I did program about Simon, they will come there and do it. They will come there and be talking rubbish. So I disable the comment. Me on Facebook and not much. So, but no comment, just like. If you don't need, you can like. I don't even have much followers. There's only 300 and something. But people are following me. Thank you all for following me. All my followers, thank you so much for following me. I appreciate you all. You know, go. I appreciate all my followers. Thank you so much for coming. For all my followers, Facebook is 16,000 followers. That is very good. I love you all. Thank you so much. And people are still following me. Sometimes I say, so does it mean people like what I'm doing? Amazing. So you see, we are getting there. And some people say they don't nobody listen to Madam Ifi, but still as people are coming to follow me. Fugiano. So you guys should stop castigating our ancestors. That is my annoyance with you. I don't castigate them. Don't come and be castigating them. If you don't know anything to say about them, shut up, because so many things we are told is all lies. We are unraveling lies told by these people because they want us to hate ourselves, hate our ancestors. They don't want us to love each other. They don't want it. But we have found out the truth. Everything they told us is all lies. And that's it. That's it. God bless you all. And thank you for watching. And please share this program. Love you. And remain blessed. Chukwu okike nọnyere onye ọbụla. Udo. Bye bye. No. Take care.